What's up? We are back for another review, and for today we're going to be checking out the KBear. This is the KB03, and very interesting because this is a tri-brid configuration. So you're getting dynamic driver, BA, and also bone conduction as well. So first time I'm hearing that from a KBear. And from what I remember before, they have some tunings of KZ, but that is actually a bit different. They did this a bit differently. The tuning, actually, first time that I'm seeing, something like this. So, yeah, we're gonna talk about it for this video. But some specifications first. Impedance 9.4 ohms, 101 dB in sensitivity, and bone conduction drivers, custom BA, and 10mm beryllium coated diaphragm dynamic driver, and 20 to 20k hertz in the frequency range. And the cable is your typical, maybe cheaper cable, so I would recommend upgrading it. And in terms of the look, also this is like a KZ-esque look. It has some fins here. So this is very stable to the ear, a very monitor type of situation. So for monitoring situations, this will stay on your ear, and that's definitely nice. And going for the isolation, really good also. So this is like a monitor type of isolation, and of course because of that earlocks, this will stay on your ear really nicely. But before that, I would like to announce that membership is now available here in zpolt. So if you'd like to help me continue make more content here in YouTube, audio stuff, lifestyle, tech stuff, if you enjoy the content here, consider joining our community. But now looking at the measurements, so you're now seeing it on the screen. This is a bit different here. So you're still getting that very small double horns on top, but this may be the smallest that I've seen from KBear. And you're getting that sub bass hump here, but one of the key things that I noticed here is the 200 hertz hump. So this is a very sharp spike actually, so I'm not sure what's happening there. So of course we're gonna listen to some tunes, but I do have a suspicion like why they did this. But let's try to listen to some tunes. I'm gonna listen to some I Shot the Sheriff by Eric Clapton, and I'm gonna try to describe to you guys the sound. So overall, this is a very hybrid type of sound. You're getting that oomph of and that slam of a bass dynamic driver. You're getting that cleanliness of a BA, and you're getting that shine of the bone conduction also. A very hybrid type of sound. But if not my first impressions here, this is the most toned down KBear that I've listened to so far. But it is still a very hybrid sound, so you're getting that pros and cons of hybrid type of sound. But the one thing that struck me the most for now is that the top end, in terms of the presentation, the body is a bit different compared to the mids and the bass. So each part of the spectrum has some differences in the presentation. So maybe the consistency takes a hit for me. But in terms of the overall sound, it's like a warm V type of sound. But the top end is very controlled. So for some people, this might be even warm neutral in the presentation. But my first impressions here is I find the whole spectrum to be all over the place for me. But let's discuss that first, and we're going to the bass. So actually for me, the bass is maybe one of the tighter basses for KBear that I've listened to, because usually for KBears it's more really bassy actually and boomy bass. But here, this might be the most tight KBear bass that I've listened to so far, and really good sub bass extension for me. And the 200 hertz hump gives maybe the bass of the track a bit of brightness, but a really tight bass for me. And I would say not that much in terms of the bleed to the mids, so that's really good. And I would say like for KBear, it might be the most enthusiast type of bass that I've listened to so far. Really tight, really controlled, and a lot of sub bass also. So actually for the spectrum, this might be my favorite part of the spectrum. And yeah, it's one of the tighter dynamic driver bass that I've listened to. Yeah, it's quite quick actually for dynamic driver. So definitely the quickest KBear that I've listened to so far for dynamic driver. Going to the mids. So the mids is in definitely cleaner, in the cleaner side of things compared to the bass. And quite, I would say, in the brighter vocal presentation. But it's actually quite controlled. No shoutiness from inside. It's clean. But for me personally, it's lacking a bit of weight and body for me. So not the most luscious, type of vocal that you can listen to. And here for Let's Groove, Earth, Wind, and Fire, still brighter vocal presentation. Actually, no shoutiness for me inside. So first time, seeing that from KBear. A little bit of micro detail as well. But it's lacking still a bit of body and, weight for vocal for me. And because the bass actually is a bit more dominant, so in the mix, this is a bit recessed for me. And yeah, because of that, maybe lacking of body for me. So I'm looking for a bit more presence for me in the vocal. So I'm not getting that here so far. So yeah, I would say for the mids, not my favorite for sure. Let us try some guitar tracks. Maybe try Trite Night by Andy McKee. So actually for the acoustic track, pretty good here, because you're getting that 5K and a 12K extension, double horns. So you're getting that shine for me in the top end. So well extended top end for me. Shine and shimmer, definitely present, really present guitars. But if not, here in Trite Night, I find that maybe the bass, because it's elevated for me in the mix, it gives maybe a too warm tone. So it's kind of off for me because you're getting the dynamic driver warmth, but in the top end is a bit more maybe recessed for me than the bass. So it's a bit awkward for me in the presentation. Let us try some Joe Satriani jumping in. And going to some cymbals, it's not bad, but it's not the fuller, bodied cymbals that I've listened to. So actually in the overall presentation, for some people, it might still come across as maybe a bit too warm or veiled in the presentation. Maybe I'm looking for a bit more, maybe openness in the sound. So this is a bit closed off for me. And the top end is also, so you're still getting that downsides of a hybrid, but maybe here it's a bit more elevated in terms of the downsides. Separation is okay because of the maybe tighter bass, and then clean mids and top end separation is good. Mids is in the medium side, and the detail is actually pretty good because you're getting that BA presentation, so you're getting a bit more micro detail than your usual dynamic drivers. So that's my look with the KBear KB03. So frankly, I'm not excited about this. So the first time that I listened to this, it feels a bit off for me in terms of the tonality, the presentation, because that you're getting that sometimes it depends on the manufacturer. Sometimes they do tri-brid or multi driver system hybrid configurations well, but for this time this is not well done for me. So the difference in the tone and presentation for mids, the top end, and the bass is a bit too drastic for me. That it lacks some consistency across the spectrum. So you're getting that tighter bass, good sub bass extension, maybe faster dynamic driver bass. You're getting that clean mids, and top end has some shine. And actually for tuning, this might be the more enthusiast tuning already for KBear. But I would say the combination of the drivers that they used here, and also the presentation of sound comes across as maybe inconsistent. So I didn't like it that much for a lot of tracks here. So for Eric Clapton, it kind of falls flat for me. For vocal tracks, Let's Groove, Earth, Wind, and Fire also falls flat. I would skip this. This is not something that I would recommend. It's around $60-$70, I believe. So I appreciate that they're trying different configurations, hybrid configuration, but I would look at other IEMs. I've listened to some that's better presentation compared to this more consistent. So and actually looking at the AliExpress page now, I'm not seeing it anymore, so that maybe that's why. I'm gonna check if it's still available elsewhere, but so far I'm not seeing it. So this is an older IEM, so I'm trying to review all the stuff that's here in the studio, but not impressed with this. I would not recommend it. So yeah, that's my look with the KBear KB03. Have you owned this? Is there a new KBear that I should look at? For KBear, it's kind of like a hit or miss. I believe the KB01 is okay for me. KBO2, I'm not sure, I don't remember anymore, but from what I remember, they're more fun in the presentation. Before, more basic, maybe more basic KZ, that's what I remember them doing. So it's kind of has that maybe a character here also with a more basic, but maybe more toned down top end now compared to the previous ones, but still how it was executed for me, not a big fan. So if you learned something, of course, leave a like and subscribe for content like this in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next zpolt video. Goodbye.